Splash and the Soldier the Game Spitter. Everybody already seen what happened out there in Oakland County, out there in Oxford High School. A lot of kids lost their life. You know, I ain't here to talk about why it happened, what made him do it, if he was getting bullied or not. He passed that because the damage already been done. He in custody. The police gonna get all his thoughts, and the people who gonna interview him and do a documentary on him and all that there. So they'll figure that part out. What I'm here to talk about is the safety for the other kids, right? Some of the techniques that parents can do. So to all the single parents, the single mothers, the single fathers, the ones that's in relationships and holding it tight, you know, the lesbian couples, the gay couples, everybody who got children that's sending them to school, whether you adopted them, foster care, all that there. So we all know that we can't send our kids with weapons. So I can't tell y'all to, you know, arm your kid with guns or knives because we talk about a school here. So even though the criminals, you know, the up and coming criminals, you know, the young teens, they're going to bring guns and knives and all that there like Buddy did, right? But I can't tell kids to do that there. But what I can tell y'all parents to do and what to invest in for y'all kids is getting a bulletproof backpack like this right here. This is a bulletproof backpack. This is what all y'all kids should have. They can't carry weapons, but they can carry this right here. They make them for kids. They make them for grown-ups. You see the brand? I can't shout their name out because they ain't pay me. You understand? This is a real bulletproof backpack. Look, see that? It's a level 3 plate. You see, you say bulletproof backpack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this is a level 3 plate. It ain't even been open yet. And I got the level 4 plate. You know what I'm saying? See on the back? Level 4. Level 4 plate. Yeah, I ain't playing with them. This is what your kids need to be having. Yeah. When you tell your kids to get this, when your kids have this book bag, they don't need to brag about it. They don't need to be telling the other kids. So you need to make sure your kid is responsible. Ain't no need to be telling the teachers, telling other kids so they can report your kid to the office, you know, for some misunderstanding and all that there. No, they just have it. They keep their books, their notebooks, their folders, their papers, their pencils, their markers, everything. I don't know if it's an elementary school, it could be middle school, high school. Yeah, they make them for kids, so they got them for all sizes. And you just got to pick. You don't want to do level 2 because the type of guns Buddy had, they'll still feel that there. So you don't want your kids feeling the bullets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you want level 3 or level 4. I say level 4. You can get a level 3. It come with a level 3, but you'll get a level 4 plate. About 500, 400, 300. Or you can get them for about 200 online. You see what I'm saying? So you just do the shopping. And yeah, it come with, look, you could charge. See this right here? You could charge your phone. You can listen to music. Come with the cord. See right here? Just come with it right here. You see that? So you're about adapter or whatever you need to keep the phone charged, just in case they got to run in the woods or just in case the shooter knock all the power out. Yeah, so this book bag gonna keep them sturdy. But like I said, don't bring no weapons with it now. You're on your own if you do that there. I ain't telling you to do that, but I'm telling you to invest in a bulletproof book bag. This right here cost me $189 at the gun show. With the tax, it came up to 200 and something. Because when I used the debit card, they put the 3% tax. I ain't used no cash. So they put the 3% tax on me. So it came up to 200 something. I'm in North Carolina, so I don't know how much it'd be in your city, your state. But you can order online, right? But the gun show, they got the extra plates. They got everything you need. They can explain it to you better in person, all that there. They usually have a shop or a store where you can go to if something go wrong or if you want another one. Online, you can just buy it, but it ain't gonna explain it. You ain't gonna have nobody to explain it to you like that. They got videos, all that there, but you wanna have a store you can go in. You wanna have somebody you can talk to give you a business card. You see what I'm saying? So if you have any further questions, yeah. So they got even better ones. They got, now for grown-ups, they got the kind where, like the military kind where you can carry your guns on it and all that there. You can carry extra magazines, but we're talking about for the kids. You see what I'm saying? Got a lot of different compartments, So it's perfect for school. 3 different zippers. Got one right here, one right here, one right here. 4 different zippers, one right here. So it's real sturdy. This is what y'all need, man. $200 can save your kid's life. When they in school, if a shooter come, what they do is, you know, they put it over their face. If they running backwards, they put it over their head like this right here. You got the handles on it, so they put it over their head like this right here, so they can get shot in the back of the head. They can take bullets in the back or the legs. Hopefully they don't get paralyzed or they don't die from that, but you want to protect the back of the head. If the shooter come face to face with them, they got this right here to protect them. Level 4, it's gonna protect the whole face, in the neck, in the chest. Plus they smaller, so Yeah, you want to cover the face and the neck with this right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to get up in the corner and, you know, have the book bag like this right here up against the corner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever the shooter do. Now, it can't guarantee you will live, but it's better than nothing. I'm telling y'all. $200. A pair of Jordans. You know, a couple pair of Air Force Ones. Y'all got it. A pair of Timberlands, a pair of phone deposits, whatever. You know y'all got it. And your kid went designer, you better have 2 or 3 of these. If you send your kid to school with designer on, you better have about 2 or 3 of these. You better order them now. You know what I'm saying? Before they get gone. When people see this, they're going to order them and they're going to get them. Understand that, man. Bulletproof book bag. It can save your child life. It can save your life. Get you one too. Yeah. Like I said, cover the face. You know what I'm saying? If the shooter is behind them, cover the back. When they running, they cover the back like this right here. Yeah, it's going to eat up all that there. So I got a level 3 and a level 4, so they ain't going to feel it. So you don't want a level 2 because they might still have the bruise in the back of the neck and the blood might still get shedded with the back. You know what I'm saying? They might mess them up, so you don't want that there. You want level 4. You can spend the money. You can spend about $500. Yeah, the book bag $200. The level 4 plate going to be another $200. You know what I'm saying? So that's about $400 or $500. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. If you ain't got it, cancel that trip. That trip y'all saving up to go to Bahamas or to go overseas, yeah, cancel that there. Your kid need one of these because there's a lot of bullies, there's a lot of suicides going on, and you don't want your kid to become a victim. You know them kids picking on them kids at their school. It don't matter if you go to a public school, a regular school, a black school, a white school, a gangster school. Yeah, and remember what I told you. Don't be telling your kids when you get one of these, don't tell your kids to talk about it. Don't brag on it. No other kid need to know. The boys, don't be bragging to the girls that you got a bulletproof book bag. Don't be telling the other kids that you got a bulletproof book bag because you want to keep the teachers and the principal out your business. This don't look like a bulletproof plate in here. This do not look like a book. This is like a regular book bag, especially with the books and all that there, the folders and all that in there. So it'll look real sturdy. So I'm telling y'all, you ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to take my advice. I'm just trying to help y'all out because I care. You know what I'm saying? Who else making videos like this right here? Who else? That's it. Yeah, so I'm telling you, like, get one of these, 200, and yeah, end of the story. Another thing too, teach your kids how to joke back on kids. Teach your kid, you know, when kids cussing at them, to cuss back at them. Don't be telling your kids not to cuss. Just don't cuss at the teacher or cuss for no reason. But however they got to defend themselves against a kid, another kid, yeah, they got to bring that pressure back. If a kid hit them, they got to hit them back. So don't be telling them to tell the teacher all the time. No, they need to stand up to them kids. You know, a couple cuss words might could save your kid life. Don't be whooping them when they come home because the teacher said they was cussing. As long as it ain't towards the teacher and all that duh, it was towards him because he said something to him. It could even be a racial slur. Hey, it could, whatever. If they said one to him, he got to say it back. So they can be white on black, black on white, black on Mexican, Mexican on black, Mexican on white, Asian on white, Asian on black. Yeah, whatever. If they say it to them, they say it back. Yeah, whatever make your kid feel sturdy because it ain't about words. It's about being alive. Staying alive. You don't want your kid to commit suicide, let alone you don't want your kid to find your gun at home because you know y'all carrying guns. You know your kid know where your guns at because when you leave them at the house and go to the club or when you go to the bar or wherever y'all go to the Army Navy store or whatever y'all like to do to ride horses or whatever type of situation your family like to do, they go search, they go lurking for y'all weapons. They know y'all carrying them. They know y'all got them. So yeah, they find them. Yeah, unless you got a real safe where they can't get in, yeah, they know where it's at. And sometimes you can have that and y'all slip. And the day y'all slip, that's the day they take the gun to school, and then you'll get charged for it because you're supposed to be responsible for the weapon because it's registered. So you're supposed to know the rules. You're supposed to keep the gun out of reach of the kids so they can mess around and charge you. So you don't want that to happen. So yeah, don't be doing that, telling your kid not to defend itself or talk junk back to the kids. Cuss words is what the kids doing. That's what they doing now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. When your kid get in trouble, don't be cutting their hair off and leaving big patches in their head and sending them back to school so all the kids can pick on them and they got to fight more. That's not going to solve the problem. Don't be taking all the Jordans and Air Force Ones from the kid because the kid got bad grades. Just don't buy them no more because all that's going to do is when you make them wear Walmart shoes and all that, unless they already wear that, all that's going to do is make kids pick on them and they ain't going to be able to focus on their work and they ain't going to never get their grades right. So they might as well keep being bad and they're going to fight more and more and more and more. And then you coming up there. When you come up there, don't be looking any kind of way so the kids can pick on his mama or his daddy. Fix yourself up. Don't be coming up there with the binding on or a robe on or don't have yourself together. Don't have your outfit together and all that there because kids be watching, especially in middle school and elementary. You see what I'm saying? So don't be doing that there. because your son, your daughter gonna have to fight behind that door, and they supposed to be focusing, because you already know how kids coming. So yeah, if your kid acting up, just don't buy no more shoes and clothes. Don't switch it out to Walmart clothes. How they gonna focus? How they gonna get their grades right when kids laughing at them, picking at them, notes getting passed around, talking about them? You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to focus. You see what I'm saying? So don't do that, duh. You ain't helping the problem. You hurting the problem. They already got to deal with the kid mess. Then they got to come home and hear your mouth too. Nah, it's other ways you can fix this stuff. So yeah, you got to really get in these kids' head. You got to see what the problem is, what type of issues they going to. Talk to them, make them feel comfortable to tell you stuff, and you ain't gonna just judge them. And when they need to be corrected, you do that. When they don't, when they need to stand up for themselves, don't tell them to tell the teacher, or don't say nothing, or don't cuss back, or don't do whatever they need to do to make them feel superior, or to make them feel sturdy enough so they can maintain learning and all that there. So what if they get suspended? So what if they got to go to ISS? So what if they get a red or whatever, a yellow? So what if they get kicked out? So what? You want them to get kicked out of school, or you want them to blow their brains out? You want them to get ISS or get suspended, or you want them to come back and shoot the school up? You know, it's your choice. Because at the end of the day, the parents, they're going to sue you. The police are going to want to lock you up, especially if your kid in middle school or in elementary. Now, high school, they might let you slide, but you still can get sued. They might let you slide. It depends on what state you is. It depends on how the police feel. So, yeah, you got to be careful. So, you ain't got to listen to me. You know, you ain't got to listen to me, but it's all on you, like BG third album. Free BG, gone.